The following contest is the War Games match. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 teams will be contained in separate cages, with 1 member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The team with the advantage will be the first to have a member released into the match. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins. The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. Now, let the War Games begin!
Here we go. She is ready.
Introducing the challengers. First, representing the Empire of Pain. From Santa Fe, New Mexico, the NXT Women's Champion, Thunder Rose.
She is approaching this War Games cage with a look of total confidence on her face.
And we know exactly why. Tonight, the numbers game plays in her team's favor. For her, help is on the way.
But let's not forget that she has to endure a one-on-one cage match until that help arrives. She could be out of commission by the time her backup gets there.
I'm not so sure that's in the cards. She's been training for this and planning. She's ready to survive anything to win the war.
And representing the Queens from New York, the WWE Women's World Champion, Thunder Rose.
We know this superstar is always ready for anything, but no one is ever truly ready for War Games.
Oh, she knew what she was getting into here. What it meant to lead her team into this cage.
But did she know they'd be outnumbered for most of the match? Her team is at a real handicap here and can expect to endure a ton of punishment.
I think she has the mental and physical strength to overcome that challenge to guide her team to victory. Major title defense. Can she handle the pressure of this match?
The Women's World Championship being defended here tonight.
There's already a lot of prestige around the title. It still carries a history of its previous iteration, and that's quite the history of title holders.
Yeah, Byron, it's a title that represents the pinnacle of women in our sport.
Oh my God! Springboard moonsault! Wow! Now, foot meet back. And the clothesline. Oh, stop. Oh, what a kick. Ooh. Bottom rope moonsault on the mark.
Gotta respect the strategy to work over the arm.
And as things begin to devolve even further, Corey, every competitor's head is on a swivel. Is there even room to strategize in such treacherous terrain?
I'm not sure what the game plan was for either of these teams coming into this one, but I have to imagine things are already starting to reach a point where all that planning has officially gone out the window.
Turned it around with a reversal. Stomp to the gut. And now the momentum is firmly in her favor.
You can feel the aggression behind each attack.
Counting down the seconds until this match becomes a bit lopsided.
Gentlemen, the advantage has officially shifted.
Caught an elbow to the gut for that effort.
Got a grip all the way. Single choke slam.
We might see a new champion crown.
Looks like they're bringing additional firepower with them into what is now essentially a handicap match.
Well, you know what they say. If all you have is a hammer, everything looks like a nail. So her opponent better scram.
The situation gets worse for her with every attack.
Being pushed to her breaking point, potentially. Come on now. Is it not enough that they're already coming in with an advantage here? Is this really necessary? And I don't like it, but in War Games, a one-sided brawl is all perfectly legal. Powerbomb position.
Fighting out. Hammer away with punches to the face.
Big shot taken. That one's going to leave her well.
She knew how to evade that.
Running clothesline. A quick reversal from her.
She's starting to climb up the wall of the cage, but I have no earth flying.
New entrant about to come in and not a moment too soon.
That axe handle connects.
Oh, ouch.
Out of the cage and rushing in to erase the numbers advantage.
Climbing up the War Games steel structure. Better be careful. We could have a disaster very soon.
No way.
Really took a gamble there, and it cost everything. Knees right to the jaw. And there it is. The title's not going anywhere tonight.
He gets manhandled over into the opposite ring. Great drop kick. Climbing up the wall now, and he's got some crazy idea in mind from the looks of this. Up high, using the elbow to escape the attack, and evades the attack.
Face breaker.
We knew we were in for something special between these competitors, but they are taking things from the top. Diving elbow drop. Are you kidding me?
Ascending the War Games cage. No idea. What are we going to see here?
The champ is in control.
Moonsault. Moonsault.
Takes another trip to the skies, and it pays off once again.
The WWE Universe can't believe what these warriors are doing to one another.
Everyone's fired up. What a battle. We're going to see it way up there.
Neck breaker.
Numbers advantage or not, he's leaving nothing to chance as he searches under the apron.
Champ recover from that. And entering into an absolute war zone, giving the troops the boost they need. And what's in this place? Great drop kick.
Oh, rolling thunder face breaker.
The champ delivering when it counts. Isolating the foot, attacking the foot.
Oh, that hurts. Bang! He finds a counter.
He just flipped the script there.
Counting down the seconds as this match gets closer to being even. And the challenger's really not looking so hot now.
It's time to catch that second, maybe even third win. Like a bat out of hell and about to even things up in War Games. Having trouble making it to a vertical base. Look out! Axe handle from the middle rope.
War Games has
champ.
From the middle rope, breathtaking hurricane run. My goodness, the human skeleton shouldn't have to endure a smash like that. Cheap as that.
Got the leg. And this is just outrageous power. Switches it into a reverse DDT. Honky Tonk is bent on finishing things here. Sends that down with a well-placed kick. Take him!
Body shot. And did you hear the impact of that? Time to the top rope. What? No!
Honky Tonk Man.
She reverses. And we're the pin for the title. Then we have Honky Tonk.
Got it! New champion!
Here are your winners. Thunder Rose, the Hurricane Man, the Honky Tonk Man.
A triumphant victory for one team and the taste of bitter defeat for the other.
In the end, one team seemingly just wanted it more.
And that is what War Games is all about. Digging down deep, going to battle.
The following contest is the War Games match. The rules of the match are as follows. Two teams will be contained in separate cages, with one member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The team with the advantage will be the first to have a member released into the match. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins. The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. Now, let the War Games begin!
All that gold on on display. She's got to be feeling mighty confident right about now.
Introducing first, representing the Empire of Pain, from Santa Fe, New Mexico, the NXT Women's Champion and the WWE Women's World Champion, Thunder Rose.
War Games means checking all your limits at the door. It means going all out, showing no mercy. She looks ready to do just that.
Well, it helps that her team has the advantage here. The numbers will be playing in their favor.
But that doesn't change the fact it'll be pure chaos inside that cage. Having the advantage only does so much for you.
Yeah, numbers aside, you still need to be competing at the highest possible level to succeed in War Games.
The champ knows that a big win tonight sends a message to all of the top contenders. And here he comes.
And from Nagata, Japan, weighing in at 264 pounds, Razor Hart.
There is perhaps no greater challenge than the one this man is about to face. War Games, one of the most brutal contests a superstar could find themselves in.
And he has plenty of cause for concern because shortly after that bell rings, he'll find himself outnumbered.
He has to be prepared for an onslaught like no other. Does he stand his ground and try to fight it, or give his opponents the runaround until help arrives?
Well, he's got 2 rings worth of room to work with, but in War Games, there are no easy answers or surefire solutions.
This match has everyone backstage buzzing. He is an exciting competitor to watch.
The bell rings and the always unpredictable War Games match is set to begin.
Unpredictable is putting it lightly, Cole. War Games is where they send superstars who have exhausted all other options to settle their differences. If it can't be solved...
Move over, Byron. Let a professional call this one, because this is going to be nasty. Come on, Lord.
When all else fails, sometimes you just have to go the high risk and hopefully high reward route.
Ooh. That hurt.
Shoved into the ropes and attacking the lower back.
A rough landing as she was launched like a missile into the other ring. Stomping straight down on the arm.
Stiff kick.
Ah, right to the back. He's looking to go high risk from the top rope.
Waiting to strike. Brace for impact.
Oh, look out.
Elbow connects.
Oh, the elbow connects. And in just a moment, the numbers advantage set to come into play here. Oh, what a club.
Freed from the cage and heading toward the ring to give their team the upper hand.
Corey, I understand how planning ahead for a match like War Games can seem like an exercise in futility, but is there anything you think either of these teams, or possibly both, have in mind here?
Other than winning, I'm sure both teams have talked about how to deal with the numbers disadvantage when it falls on them. Talk strategy before and after the match officially begins. A lot of big picture stuff, I'm sure.
Oh, caught by the...
Back elbow. Climbing up the War Games cage, headed for the top. Sending her over to the other ring, utilizing the unique surroundings.
Canadian Destroyer!
We've seen how damaging pile drivers can be, and that one looked particularly painful. swinging the elbow to halt the offense.
Oh, man. Double stomp.
And seconds left before the odds are evened here.
Turnbuckle drop kick.
He seemingly got nothing left in the tank, just taking this assault.
He is really being taken to task here.
And with the next combatant on their way, it looks like things are close to a fair fight once again.
Oh, right to the skull.
Oh, he had that scouted.
Ways to land, but that might be the hardest.
And back elbow creates separation. Point of the elbow, nailed it. That catches Cesaro looking.
Tossed clear across that gap and crashing down into the opposite ring. No, what is he doing up there?
Oh, no! Oh, no! What impact!
A complete miss from the top of the cage. That did not go as planned.
And someone needs to check on this competitor right now. I don't think this match can continue. Don't be surprised if they're seeing little cartoon birds after that one, gentlemen.
From behind, but the second one counts.
And the balance of power is about to shift with this upcoming entrant carrying the opposition. What's the thought here? Oh, my God! Oh, you're kidding me. Back of his neck.
The amount of leg strength it takes to pull off such a maneuver is incredible. And now officially in the fray. It pays to be coming in and have more friends and foes in the cage.
Launched with a belly-to-belly.
From behind.
Oh, wow.
Steiner.
Nice. Ooh, DDT. On jelly legs, about to stumble head first into danger.
Oh, wow. Giving a new meaning to the move, hammer throw. By that hammer. This is certainly an effective use. Here comes Byron with the height. Here comes Byron.
Oh, no. What is it miss? You kidding me?
The timer is running out, and this next competitor will equalize things inside the cage.
Everyone is out of their seats right now.
All eyes are glued on the action in front of them.
Better make your way into the bedlam quickly on the top.
Cesaro, what a senton. Will Cesaro put it away here?
Oh, the clothesline.
Look at this crowd. It's insanity in here. Bedlam. It's disrespectful.
Cesaro manages the counter. There it is! Reversal!
A sledgehammer to the midsection will knock the wind out of you. And he absolutely has no problem just chucking him onto the steel, knocking the wind out of him in the process.
Oh, a combination!
Completely cinched in. This is agonizing.
And does he Yes, he counters. I can't believe he got out of that.
That was vicious. Will that be the finishing touch?
Running power slam.
Otis in big, big trouble.
Countdown underway. The odds about to no longer be even.
Brutal boot.
And she gets forced into the defensive.
She's looking very vulnerable here.
Oh, she manages to reverse it. Boom! To the jaw. Oh, you can pick up your teeth in section 112.
Climbing into the ring, pretty much entering a war zone. The adrenaline is pumping, and from the second rope, brutal club.
Oh, did you hear that?
Twist it up.
There's the power and driving their opponent into.
And using the bottom rope moonsault. That was unique. It's do or die for JBL.
And he's just been tossed aside into a new terrain.
Good golly, Miss Molly. From the top.
And meanwhile, Cesaro.
Firm control. Big boot. Jeez. Spear. Does that finish Otis off?
Elbow drop right on point. Thinking it's going high risk here. We're going to finish it off. Clock counting down. A sigh of relief can surely be breathed once the next competitor enters. Oh, no, he can be caught here. Bad spot for him. Now let it go.
Oh, man, this could really come back to bite him in the end. Sorely needed reinforcements about to...
And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
Back around into a neckbreaker. Church out of the way, thinking something there can give their team a boost.
From the middle rope. Big boot. Up across the shoulders.
Driving their opponent into the canvas.
Can JBL come back from that?
Look at it.
Look at this. Deadlifting their opponent. So human. Will Davey will take advantage.
Even in the teams are looking under the ring for a little extra insurance.
Maneuvers out of the way.
Drop kick.
Has officially begun.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves a ball game.
Direction goal. We have ourselves a war game.
Here comes Byron.
It is.
Into the cover. This might be it.
Whoa, just in time. I thought this thing was over. JBL able to avoid impact.
And a quick kick out.
The fact that these superstars can still be moving at this point is beyond the realm of reality. Does that finish Otis off?
And quickly now, shoulders down for the win.
That's smart. Taking the one to catch your breath.
Got a good that could put Davey Boy down for good.
Two. No way. No way.
I do not know how they got up from that.
Operating on pure instinct and adrenaline right now.
And now it's... There's a power in
Big trouble.
But now we see Hart.
Very measured elbow drop.
Into the pin.
Is that enough? Double axe handle smash.
There's some power behind that punch. From behind. Back suplex. Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. This fight is pumping him up.
The power of the British Bulldog. And the pin.
Running power slam. Bulldog has this wrapped up.
Two. A kick out at two.
Almost inhuman at this point. Just took a very unpleasant trip from ring ring to ring. Gets dropped. Timely reverse DDT.
This could be it. Hold up the cover. And meanwhile,
John Henry swinging the hammer like that. Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here.
oh, and he stops that offense.
Oh, disturbing impact.
This could do it for the win. Makes the save, and they continue this match.
Amazing.
Takes a big clean hit from the table, and that toss sent them soaring. Tozawa gets countered.
Vicious, downright savage club right there. Looking to put an end to this.
Nice takedown. Gonna step through into the vintage sharpshooter from Bret Hart. Breaks the submission, and they're still in this. Connects. Saw it coming. Sent flying over to the other ring. Here's the pin. JBL's looking to put this away.
Fast thinking saved him there. Big blow could be felt throughout the arena. Deep into the match. This could end it. Oh, wow. Made the save there.
That could have been it.
Lifted way up. That'll jam your tailbone.
Set him up for the elbow.
Nicely done.
Will that switch things for JBL? Keeps his team in this one.
He's looking a little wild here, guys.
Got a grip.
Choke slam. It's do or die for the Hitman.
You gotta be kidding me. What just happened? I don't know, but I think it just blew the roof off this arena.
The best shot was thrown. Now into the cover. JBL's shoulders are down. Guys, he put him away. That's a pretty big win.
Here are your winners, Razor Hart. The following contest is the War Games match. The rules of the match are as follows. Two teams will be contained in separate cages, with one member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The team with the advantage will be the first to have a member released into the match. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins. The match could be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage results in a forfeit. Now, let the War Games begin!
One of the top competitors in the women's division.
Introducing the challengers. First, representing the Empire of Pain. From Santa Fe, New Mexico, the NXT Women's Champion and the WWE Women's World Champion, Thunder Rose.
War Games means checking all your limits at the door. It means going all out, showing no mercy. She looks ready to do just that.
Well, it helps that her team has the advantage here. The numbers will be playing in their favor.
But that doesn't change the fact it'll be pure chaos inside that cage. Having the advantage only does so much for you.
Yeah, numbers aside, you still need to be competing at the highest possible level to succeed in War Games. All right, I've been looking forward to seeing Nia beat someone up.
And from San Diego, California, the WWE Women's Champion, Nia Jax.
We know this superstar is always ready for anything, but no one is ever truly ready for War Games.
Oh, she knew what she was getting into here. What it meant to lead her team into this cage.
But did she know they'd be outnumbered for most of the match? Her team is at a real handicap here and can expect to endure a ton of punishment.
I think she has the mental and physical strength to overcome that challenge to guide her team to victory. This may be her biggest title defense yet.
There's the bell, and it's on. The WWE Women's Championship represents everything these women stand for as athletes.
Look, the hype's in the rearview mirror. It's time to buckle up because there's nothing like being on this stage, throwing down.
Trapping the leg here. Trapping the leg. Oh, my.
Wow, look at quite the predicament for her here, but she's able to slip through and reverse the move. Wow.
In the corner, has to find a way out of there. Check out this power in the corner, driven down Snake Eyes. She's coming to, and she's not gonna like what comes next. Oh, man.
Nicely done.
That kind of agility is something that just might get the champ shook. When the challenger can come at you from all angles, that makes for a very dangerous situation.
Corey, in a match like this, there are so many factors at play, so many moving pieces. How do you even game out a strategy here?
Well, you have to look at it just like in a war, Cole. Sure, you can plan for every contingency, but all those plans just might have to go out the window once you're in the line of fire. The best you can really do is stay alert. Use any and all numbers advantages to your benefit and keep on swinging.
Wow, Nia Jax throws a hard punch.
Oh! And walking through the structure door, this is where nightmares become reality.
but she'll get some space in the other ring.
He tosses him over and into the other ring. With the counter. Oh. The next entrant coming to even up the odds. Fired hard into the corner and crashes to the mat.
Party's over. Perched up top. Diving knee drop. Ooh.
Point of the elbow finds the mark. Ferocious in their approach on the champ.
Vice-like grip on the throat. Up and simple choke slam.
The challenger might have what it takes to win this.
Oh, my God, in the spine.
That'll make your legs go numb.
And she will climb the cage. Not the smartest of ideas. Now perched high atop the War Games structure.
Getting lifted to the top rope. Nia Jax with her opponent seated on the top rope, and Corey, she's headed up to join them.
This is the beat. Standing above the cage, ready to do something high risk.
This is crazy. You have to have nerves of steel just to climb the cage, but to jump from it, that's as bold as it gets.
Placing them on the table.
Oh, we know where this is going, Michael. Starting to scale up the War Games wall. He's got something in mind. Oh, no. This will not be good. This is so unsafe. No.
An enormous mistake that will have catastrophic repercussions. Being let loose to surely become the tide turner for their team.
Has to find a way out of this.
He's made sure the odds are above and beyond. This could be over right here. Got the sit up, and there's the powerbomb.
Devastating maneuver by the champion.
Counters into a hurricanrana. He's already bringing the numbers advantage, but he wants something more. Kick to the back. I have to say, I feel like we are just one move away from claiming a winner in this one.
One more move or one more misstep, either one can do it. Trying to get up. He has no clue what's in store for him here.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
Stop. He's able to counter that. Counter on Berto pays off.
Oh, man, he took a hard landing into the other ring.
Snap Mary over. Goes down low with the drop kick.
Things will get back to an even playing field with the next entrant.
Is fantastic going outside. Silver choke slam.
Would that be enough to gain the title?
Here we're going to see it way up there. There it is! Outsider's edge.
The challenger clearing a path to the title. Flipping senton. That was nice.
The Mad Russian lining it up. Hooked and driven down hard with a Uranagi.
Ilya Dragunov getting all sorts of fired up to deliver. Torpedo Moscow. And the champ.
She's prepared to bet it all on one big move.
This has been an epic encounter.
These fans are sending the decibel. No!
Oh, my God!
Leaping from high above the cage and turning their opponent into the landing zone. Someone hold the roof down because I think it's coming off the hinges.
What an atmosphere. An insane
looking at attack. And would you look at that? He just let go of a submission.
Maybe he did the damage he meant to do and has something else in mind now. Just a mess of wood and flesh after that. To the arm. That might have just sealed the deal on us having a new champ.
Here comes the buzzer. The numbers advantage vanishes with this next entrance. And that was an efficient form of offense for that move.
The challenger clearing a path. Sky high. The snake with sinister intentions.
Landing a big kick with that hammer.
He's getting back up. Straight into harm's way.
The teams are squared up, but he doesn't think that's enough, apparently.
Just an agitating thing to do.
We got a new champ here. She breaks the rest count.
You see the look on a challenger's face. So close to becoming a high champ. Backslide, shoulders down.
And that's it. New champ. New champ.
Here are your winners, and the new Thunder Rose, Ilya Dragunov, Jake Roberts, and Batista.
What an absolute battle we just saw. Both teams pushed to the limit, but only one team can walk out the victors.
Throughout the course of this match, we saw a dramatic power struggle play out inside the cage. It was brutal. It was grueling. But in the end, there was only one team left standing.
The rules of the match are as follows. 2 teams will be contained and separate from each team will be released to enter the match. The team with the advantage will be the first to have a member released into the match. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins. The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. Now, let the War Games begin!
A woman who's accomplished something incredible. 2 titles.
Introducing first, representing the Empire of Pain, from Santa Fe, New Mexico, the NXT Women's Champion and the WWE Women's World Champion, Thunder Rose.
She is approaching this War Games cage with a look of total confidence on her face.
And we know exactly why. Tonight, the numbers game plays in her team's favor. For her, help is on the way.
But let's not forget that she has to endure a one-on-one cage match until that help arrives. She could be out of commission by the time her backup gets there.
I'm not so sure that's in the cards. She's been training for this and planning. She's ready to survive anything to win the war.
Title is not on the line, but she knows a loss tonight will mean a future defense. She will be on her A game tonight. Ready to wow the WWE Universe. Here comes Cruz del Toro.
And get ready for some high-speed offense.
And representing the LWO from Cordoba, Veracruz, Mexico, weighing in at 190 pounds, Cruz del Toro.
There is perhaps no greater challenge than the one this man is about to face. War Games, one of the most brutal contests a superstar could find themselves in.
And he has plenty of cause for concern because shortly after that bell rings, he'll find himself outnumbered.
He has to be prepared for an onslaught like no other. Does he stand his ground and try to fight it? Or give his opponents the runaround until help arrives?
Well, he's got 2 rings worth of room to work with. But in War Games, there are no easy answers or surefire solutions. And the War Games has begun with the first 2 competitors going head-to-head in the structure.
Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide.
And she reversed it.
Sliding out of danger there.
Oh, what a drop kick.
On the mark.
Got the knees up just in time.
Forearm club.
Clubbing blow. Comes down across the head with the axe handle.
Oh, solid kick across the back. Oh, missed connection.
Bottom rope moonsault.
Puts the attack off. In a team environment like this, you really have to be on the same page, don't you, Corey?
You need more than that, Cole. Walking into War Games, you have to assume that your opponents have a better game plan than you. Staying one step ahead and trying to predict what they'll do should help you greatly.
Pushes off to create some room.
Lands the elbow. The countdown hurtling towards a shift to the status quo. Ooh, he fends that off. Wow. Misses the target.
Unleashed from the cage and beelining it to give their team an edge in the match.
As if the numbers advantage wasn't enough, looking under the ring for a weapon now. Cruz is facing a beatdown.
Cruz has got to get his wits about him.
Choke slam.
Here comes Byron. At the height.
It is the outsider's edge. That could be Del Toro's demise. Entering the ring and assessing the situation.
Calculating the next move here.
Goodness gracious, destruction everywhere.
Boom, impact.
Oh, that can shatter a jaw.
An elbow will break that up.
Oh, saw it coming and got an elbow for their trouble. Ooh, a vicious shot right to the dome.
And with his coming entrance, the teams will officially Jimmy able to reverse that? Oh, what a kick. And again to the back of the head. Oh, God. Taking full advantage of the foreign object in play here. Back-to-back attacks.
This is a testament to the sheer fortitude it takes to compete at this high level.
No one bending, no one breaking. This has been an intense matchup. A string of counters.
A great amount of force sends her all the way to the other ring.
Ooh, one step ahead there. Using the ropes. And she's making her way to the top rope here. Look out! Carefully placed stomp to the arm. Moonsault! The count has started and one team is about to have the odds in their favor.
Cage opens and the strategy now has to be to take charge, play the numbers game to your advantage now.
This place has come unglued.
Rightfully so. Enters the ring and is diving headfirst into the chaos of this match. These superstars must be feeding off the WWE Universe.
This place is starting to rock. And that was a precisely measured. If this lands, it's over. But now Del Toro. What an impact. Looking to take it to the air. Blast off. Frog splash from Rey Mysterio.
Mysterio turned his lights off.
Look at the amazing agility of Rey Mysterio. Great counter into the ropes. Here comes 619. Feed off the WWE Universe. This place is starting to rock. What a display of strength here. That hit connects from Roman Reigns. Oh, that is going to leave a mark. Sharp reversal stopping Mysterio. Ooh! Time is ticking away. Shortly we'll have a fresh competitor to even the odds. Oh no! Right the top rope.
Door swings open and out they come. And their team could definitely use their help.
Sending him all the way over to the next ring. Scaling this unforgiving War Games cage.
Taking aim right at the midsection with this offense.
Crucifix head scissors. Able to save herself there. Kick to the gut.
Oh, she must have her pilot's license because she went flying into the other ring.
He manages to reverse.
Got out of the way that time. Sharp elbow to the gut turns that one around.
Placed into the corner here. Drop kick into the corner. Bludgeoning his opponent.
Shot slam. That could be Del Toro's demise.
And now Jimmy Uso.
Will Jimmy seal this up? That could be Del Toro's demise. Canadian Destroyer. Things are no longer about to be even in this one, and he wants to make sure of that. Through the ring door and adding a bit of leverage to the situation.
Taking flight. Thunderous Club comes down. Very effective.
What a really great swinging neck breaker. Just carrying their opponent with that trash can. just got sent flying into the opposite ring.
Tap out this. Hey, look at him tapping. He's had enough, but it doesn't even matter in this scenario. That could be Del Toro's demise.
We're going to see it way up there. There it is! Outsider's edge.
And that can vanquish Dragon Lee.
Looking for something under the apron before entering.
He might be the smartest man in the ring right now, ensuring himself a bit of an edge.
We've been waiting, and now War Games is officially begun.
Entering the battlefield and circumstances are finally sinking in.
Suplex
Launched. And now he's going to the top rope. Top rope. And now here's Jimmy Uso.
No way Sammy recovers from that.
Punch right in the head.
Oh, man, he is more than fired up right now.
Right in the kidney.
Golly. A little with force.
Big counter from Reigns.
Will Jimmy seal this up?
What a kick.
Right to the schoolgirl.
The tribal chief has acquired the target. This ends now. Spear by Reigns.
And that can vanquish Dragon Lee.
The tribal chief locked and loaded. Meanwhile, Roman Reigns.
That's it. This is almost over. Setting up again.
Splash connects.
Ray got it.
Two count. He put him away. He picks up the win.
Here are your winners. Cruz Del Toro, Rey Mysterio, Dragon Lee, and Joaquin Wilde. The LWO.
That was one for the ages, ladies and gentlemen. Hard not to celebrate after coming up on top in this one.
It's a rare privilege just to compete in a War Games match. So to win one must be an amazing feeling. Bravo to this team. It took incredible fortitude to get the job done tonight.
The following contest is the War Games match. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 teams will be contained in separate cages, with 1 member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The team with the advantage will be the first to have a member released into the match. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins. The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. Now, let the War Games begin!
Miss 2 titles is here.
Introducing first, representing the Empire of Pain, from Santa Fe, New Mexico, the NXT Women's Champion and the WWE Women's World Champion, Thunder Rose.
She is approaching this War Games cage with a look of total confidence on her face.
And we know exactly why. Tonight, the numbers game plays in her team's favor. For her, help is on the way.
But let's not forget that she has to endure a one-on-one cage match until that help arrives. She could be out of commission by the time her backup gets there.
I'm not so sure that's in the cards. She's been training for this and planning. She's ready to survive anything to win the war.
Just take a look at the champ. Always an event when she competes.
This man, Nathan Frazier, is the embodiment of speed inside the ring.
I can't wait to see it.
And representing Frixium, from Jersey in the Channel Islands, weighing in at 182 pounds, Nathan Frazier.
There is perhaps no greater challenge than the one this man is about to face. War Games, one of the most brutal contests a superstar could find themselves in.
And he has plenty of cause for concern because shortly after that bell rings, he'll find himself outnumbered.
He has to be prepared for an onslaught like no other. Does he stand his ground and try to fight it? Or give his opponents the runaround until help arrives?
Well, he's got 2 rings worth of room to work with. But in War Games, there are no easy answers or surefire solutions. Looks like these 2 drew the short straws as they kick off this War Games match.
It might not be a disadvantage here, Cole. War Games is unlike any other match, and this might give them precious time to settle in.
That's a good point, Corey, but we'll have to see if that's the case. Oof, just like that, she turned it around. And she got sent hard into the opposite ring. And you have to think there's a little more strategy coming into play at this point in the match.
For sure, and that strategy might need to come down to a minute detail. Not just who's competing at what time, but even the types of moves you use. All short-term decisions that will be key to long-term success.
Oh, the back of the elbow.
Devastating elbow. She propels her over to the other ring.
Countdown's on and get ready because this will give one team a greater number of combatants. And knew what was coming there.
Some agility gets her out of dodge.
Bursting out of the cage, eager to capitalize on the situation.
And he turned it around.
Nicely done. Look at the amount of members on each team now. This truly has the potential to become one-sided. And just in time, he gets out of there. Oh, what a clothesline. Forcefully delivered.
And now scaling the steel.
This is either madness or brilliance.
Reaching the top of War Games, but this won't win it. Everything he can do to create space here. And now propped up in the corner.
Oh, look at this. I don't know what she's doing up there, but it's not good.
Just never had a chance to block any of those.
Exclamation point. Good God. This is out of control. You can still feel the reverb from the impact of that dive.
The next entry coming to even up the odds.
Freed from the cage and now needs to make haste to even up the fight. And over to the other ring he goes. As the wrist trapped. And this is just next level brutality.
Showing absolutely no mercy at all. What an onslaught.
Setting up for something here.
Big slam.
Oh, what a response.
Big kick. And she just avoided some serious damage.
Oh, step up enziguri.
Drop kick.
Great athleticism.
Ooh, great anticipation. Doesn't want to be on the top rope like this. And she quickly turned that around.
Oh, man. Dropped by the enziguri. Uh-oh. Something big is coming.
It's about to be an uphill battle for one team once this clock hits zero.
Swing neck breaker.
Oh, moonsault. Holding cages open and away they go, ready to get into the action. Here we go. Frog splash.
Things could get ugly now as they head inside the cage.
This has clearly become a more grueling fight than anyone could have imagined.
It's as if these superstars came out here tonight to prove a point.
Agility like that, easier said than done, gentlemen. Oof.
Oh, no.
And a reverse DDT. Axiom finds the golden ratio.
Axiom might hit him. Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly.
Stepped aside, avoiding damage.
Unbelievable athleticism. Continuing to attack the neck across the top rope. Bang!
Boom!
Battling in the unforgiving no man's land between the two rings.
Clock counting down to silent spin.
And that can vanquish Axiom.
Taking out the arm, great strategy. Listen to this place. Out of the cage and rushing in to erase the numbers advantage.
Numbers about to be even, but not before he brings in a little backup from the outside. Even in the teams are looking under the ring for a little extra insurance. He's going under the apron. He must certainly have a plan here.
He got out of dodge just in time.
Caught in a bad spot. That move might have crossed the line. To the arm. Terrible. That was nasty.
running into the ring, pretty much entering a war zone.
And that DDT was well. Axiom ready to go. And he sets up and hits the golden ratio.
Axiom might have it. This arena is rolling.
I think the desk is shaking.
Hold on here. What good reason does he have to be climbing up the cage on the top?
Brilliant. To the back of the knee.
Looking for the submission. Inverted figure 4 leg lock. This could be it.
That's gotta hurt.
Oh, watch out. There's a seat for your face.
Not a good spot to be in.
Scoops and sets things up.
Climbing the cage.
Honestly, not a great move.
Elbow drop. That's good. Ooh, did you hear that clank of the hammer?
Time is ticking away. Shortly we'll have a fresh competitor to even the odds. And Fiend falls to it. What's on the Fiend's right now? They take it down.
Can that finish the Fiend?
Another warrior about to enter the frame. Here to balance the scales.
Stop to the belly.
Buries.
Here it comes, Byron. What the heck? There it is.
Outsider's edge.
And that can vanquish Axiom.
Got them off their feet here.
Just to level the playing field, and who can blame him after the last few minutes?
And an inverted DDT. Rattling the skull with a hit from the trap. What a performance and what a win.
Here are your winners. Thunder Rose, Sub-Zero, Batista, and the Hurricane.
That was quite the war, guys, and even though they're celebrating, you just know they're already feeling the effects of the war.
All's fair in love and war, and we just witnessed that in real time here tonight. Like it or not, we're looking at the fruits of that labor right now.
The following contest is the War Games match. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 teams will be contained in separate cages, with 1 member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The team with the advantage will be the first to have a member released into the match. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins. The match can be won by pinfall or submission, exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. Now, let the War Games begin!
Gentlemen, pay respects to your double. Then.
Introducing first, representing the Empire of Pain, from Santa Fe, New Mexico, the NXT Women's Champion and the WWE Women's World Champion, Thunder Rose.
War Games means checking all your limits at the door. It means going all out, showing no mercy. She looks ready to do just that.
Well, it helps that her team has the advantage here. The numbers will be playing in their favor.
But that doesn't change the fact it'll be pure chaos inside that cage. Having the advantage only does so much for you.
Yeah, numbers aside, you still need to be competing at the highest possible level to succeed in War Games.
Doesn't matter if the title's on the line here tonight. This woman lives to compete under any circumstance.
Here comes Jimmy Uso.
And from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 251 pounds, Jimmy Uso!
When you look at Jimmy Uso, you are looking at a man you want on the front lines at the start of War Games.
Jimmy Uso, he was part of the victorious Bloodline team at Survivor Series War Games, has a risk-taking mindset that can really pay dividends inside this structure.
As you mentioned, Michael, he was successful his first time around, but he's got to be careful because one mistake in War Games can be your undoing.
But Byron, you're looking at Jimmy Uso, one of the greatest tag team competitors in history. He's been to war, and he is a master at expert teamwork. When it comes to war...
First two to be locked inside as War Games ramps up.
Yeah, Cole, remember, War Games doesn't officially begin until the last contestant enters the cage.
We'll have to see if these two have the stamina to last until then.
Bottom rope moonsault. That was unique.
Boom!
Taking aim on the arm.
Did you see that? Propelled through the air. Demoralizing spot for Jimmy Uso.
Jimmy here in a disheartening position. She's doing what she can to halter the beatdown.
Fighting back, she's still very much in this match.
Looks like the nerves have settled a bit. Now these teams can keep their eyes on the long game.
Absolutely. This is where entrance order becomes incredibly important, especially during the stretches of a numbers disadvantage. Ooh, merciless looking blow.
Uh-oh.
Uses an elbow to disrupt that attack.
And avoids taking any damage.
Full Nelson cinched in.
Sit out, slam. Oh, what a kick. And again to the back of the head. Jimmy on his way to the top rope.
Uso.
Timer's almost up. This next entry gives their team the advantage inside the cage.
Boom. They're on the loose, looking to change the landscape of this match. Tope Atomico. Acrobatics like that take a tremendous amount of cardio and strength.
Saw it coming. It counters it.
Things could get ugly now. And
Here it comes Byron.
with the heart. There it is. In position, ready to strike. Here it comes.
He lands right in a dangerous trench area.
Oh. Oh, my.
Ooh, Jimmy manages to counter. Oh, a step up enziguri.
In position, ready to strike. Here it comes.
Send him right smack into no man's land.
The timer is running out, and this next competitor will equalize things inside the cage.
Door swings open, and out they come. And their team could definitely use their help.
Oh! Just how desperate do you have to be? Why not a fair fight, huh? Oh, what a headbutt.
He's able to reverse it.
Terrible position for Jimmy. What we are seeing from these superstars is almost unreal.
And defying all sense of reason, they continue to fight tooth and nail.
Oh, man, he is fired up now. Good golly. Utilizing his power and bam! Man, earth-shattering. Jimmy with a game ender. Going for sliced bread. Oh, countered into a power slam.
Nasty kick.
Look at this.
Oh, from the rope. What a raucous crowd here tonight.
In position, ready to strike.
Jimmy with a calls for alarm.
And using the bottom rope for a moonsault.
The holding cage has been open, and we're about to see a bit of a handicap match here, gentlemen. Hit the lights.
Here comes Byron. At the height. It is from the top.
And now we see Akira's out.
Jimmy with a cause for alarm. Big right hand from main event. And Jey Uso having a little fun with another. And using the massive miscalculation on that one. Oh my God! Oh, you kidding me?
Back of his neck.
Ooh, stinging kick.
Gets the reversal. What a counter. Jimmy gets intercepted.
Able to slip out of that one.
Being placed in the corner here. And it's Jey.
You can feel the WWE Universe reverberating off every corner in this building.
We're seconds away from these teams being even strength.
Took a gamble once, took a gamble again, and hit the jackpot twice.
And with the next combatant on their way, it looks like things are close to a fair fight once again.
Oh, look at this.
Ooh, thunderous headbutt.
And they're not going to go into this one without a little backup in their corner.
And what a reversal for Jey Uso.
A nice shot by Otis. Numbers about to be even, but not before he brings in a little backup from the outside.
What a DDT.
Wow.
And clearly going after his core and slow him down. And that's a stiff shot to the body.
A shining wizard to rearrange your face.
He begins to climb the wall of the War Games cage.
Lift off.
Set up in the corner of the ring.
Will Jey take advantage? God, what force. The hammer dropped. Literally. Something might be broken.
Sammy predicted that. He quickly gets out of dodge. Left hammer right to the gut.
The crowd is counting it down. Next entry will tip the scales in their team's favor.
Right to the spine.
She just chucked her over to the other ring. On the ropes, looking to change the leg from the top.
Caught with the elbow. Enters the ring and is diving head.
Meanwhile, we have Sami Zayn.
Desire looks out of it. He's on top rope. in the corner. Nice scoop slam. Oh, man. And there's no injury to him. Splash. Oh, man.
Taking the top rope.
What's top rope?
And Jimmy Uso.
Otis in big from the top. Oh, gosh. That looked like a bad landing.
Taken down by the neck.
From the top.
And Jimmy still dishing out.
Uso.
Missed that one.
Never saw it coming.
Got to minimize the damage now. Go help your teammates immediately.
Kick to the gut.
She had that scouted. Meanwhile,
Off the rope. Otis with that slam.
Otis should be looking.
Kevin Nash trying to establish his dominance. Is that too close to
Incredible thing. After everything we've witnessed, we are still at a stalemate.
No doubt, Sammy just ended this.
cover?
Kick out.
So close. That could have been it.
Placed it up into a powerbomb position, but steady punches provide an escape point.
Hazardous position as Jimmy gains his footing.
Catches the kick.
Jimmy, double axe handle. Super kick. Goes tumbling into the metal floor. Not a safe place to be.
Now we have Otis.
Turns things around.
Turns the handle into a projectile and nails it.
Getting ready to end the...
Top rope.
Otis is in a terrible predicament.
Here's two.
Watch out. Bulldog.
Oh, this wildly. This could pick up the win here. Here are your winners. Thunder Rose, Akira Tozawa, Otis, and Kevin Nash. After a predictably hard-fought War Games match, here are our winners.
This is what War Games is all about. There were points where I wasn't sure how this was going to end, but I knew this team was going to win all along.